This is the way I see the world at the right moment. Through rose tinted specs. Okay, just followed my tracks and I found the Cannondale, as you can see. Upgraded the tyres to tan walls. Recently changed out the front disc because it was wibble wobble when I braked. Well, it doesn't matter if they're odd. And I'd like to say welcome to a very, very wet winter day. Very windy, very dull and dreary, but if you don't get out, wipe the camera, excuse me, and enjoy the moment, you'll just live to regret it. Recently I was in Spain, you probably just watched my vlog, and this is the opposite end of the spectrum today. Even low cloud over there. So this is a route I haven't ridden for, I can't remember the last time I rode it. It must have been pre-summer, springtime. So I'm going to ride it today. Good old-fashioned cross-country mud and just enjoy myself. And you might have noticed at the beginning of the video, I'm wearing my wellies because my feet would just get soaked to my 510s, and I don't want to get them wet because they take ages to dry out at this time of year. And it's just started raining again. Hardly any leaves left on the trees. So without further ado, let's go that way. I'm not doing all the mad stuff today, I'm just doing a bit of a cross-country loop, and I have got a twilight vlog coming very soon. And yeah, let's crack on the bike, saddle down, let's go for it. Parts of this field drain really well, but other parts do not. It's very weird wearing Wellington boots riding a bike. It's been a good 5 or 6 years since I've had to wear Wellingtons, or wellies, or as they call them in Scotland, wellies. Give me the wellies. Sorry, my Scottish accent is terrible, but the last time I was out riding with Wellington boots on I was out with Jim, my brother-in-law, and we were out over by what's it, Asprey Falls, and all the roads were flooded, and he couldn't pedal a full circumference through the floods, so I just rode through and pushed him. I don't think I was on this bike at the time now. Let's have a little look. We're at Red Rock. Lovely views from up here, all over Lower Pen. I'd love to chop these 2 branches here and just clear that view. I'm surprised nobody's done it, to be fair. But next time you come here, it might be clear. It might not. This is one of the highest points around by where I live. So you might have noticed how dirty my bike was at the start of the vlog, but it ain't going to get much cleaner. So let's drop down by the side of the Widowmaker. Here we go, saddle down. It's going to be very slippy today because it was raining most of the night. Let's go this way. As you can see, we're in the depths of autumn. Maybe in fact we're actually in winter now. Still some leaves left on the trees. To give you an idea of what time of year it is, we've just had Remembrance weekend for the troops. So, also trying to see what's hidden under all these leaves. Could be anything, could be a root, could be a dog turd, could be anything. Just come past the Psycho slope, so I'm just going to drop down this trail. It's pretty good, to be fair. All the berms will soak up the speed. There are a couple of jumps, but I'll just roll them normally. All manual. Ooh, a bit off camber. Pickers Hill, that's where we are. Always sandy here. And forgiving. Okay, we're going to pick up Treasel, Tinker's Castle Ridge, Highgate and Enville today. Like I say, a good old-fashioned bike ride. Let's do a ride. Ooh. Okay, we continue. I always think it's so good having all these trails on your doorstep. No worrying about driving somewhere, getting muddy and driving back dirty. Just go out, ride them. That's the beauty of having also the canals by me. I can just jump on them, go to Sandwell Valley Park, ride them, have a play there, or just ride local. Baggage and Himalaya going to be bad at the moment, definitely. So, whew, certainly blowing the cobwebs out. See if we can work out where I am. Nice little cheeky climb. Clean the camera. I think Steve Jones from EMBN wears Wellington boots at this time of year to ride in these conditions. Mind you, I don't blame him. He's from the wettest part of the UK, Wales. Whew. Glasses are steaming up. Plus it's getting quite warm. Legs are protected against the nettles though. I am just over at the back end of Treasel. I think this is what it's going to be like most of the way. I just came down the country lane and I think this is less muddy than what that is, because obviously all the horses and agricultural vehicles and cars, etc, etc, using it. But everyone's got to use the trails and the lanes. I've always said it's safer off-road than on. Also, okay, we're going to go across the field, up the edge of that tree line, and do a little bit of a horseshoe loop around by Tinker's Castle Ridge. Trying to keep my vlogs, main vlogs, to 15-20 minutes now. If it's longer than that, I try and split it into two. Oh, that's what she said. Like my not Cartagena. I did split Cartagena, but my coastline ride has just gone on the tube. So, a long tree line up mud. So we've ridden from all the way over there, which is where the tree transmitter is, all the way down along the edge of this field here. That way goes along and up to the Bridge North Road. Sometimes I go straight on here. That tree line in the distance is Tinker's Castle Ridge, but we're going to go all the way down this way. I'll have to set my glasses off because my eyes are steaming up. So, I wanted to show you a little bodge hack on my bike. So, these pink things, you can get other colours, are pipe cleaners. So what you do is, you put them on, blow your nose first. Sorry about that, how disgusting. Wrap them around so they're loose, and let's see if I can show you. You know, it's not going to do what I want it to, is it's like on the tin. Wrap it around and make a circle, and this is what happens. I'm going to have to hold the camera in my mouth, but watch. Oh, I'm gone. My nose has just hit the screen. Still recording. Yes, alright, watch. Oh, that's just got caught. Anyway, the idea is it spins and cleans your hub for you as you're riding. Just pipe cleaners. I found these at work. Sounds of pink ones, but you can spot them anyway. These tyres also are great cross country. I think they're Smart Sams. Yes, they are. On the railway line, on the bloody railway. Come on, Lee, wakey. On the canal towpaths on the bridge, when it's been raining, they are lethal. It's just like an ice rink. In the dry, they're fine. And I've just noticed I've got to cut that down because that's sticking up. Sometimes I put my light on there. Right on there. Anyway, we're going that way. So let's jump on the bike. I know it's going to be super muddy down there too. As predicted, it's slop. It's the bloody horses that churn it up. Now I sometimes think, shall, if you can't beat them, join them. Shall I get a horse? And then I think, why the hell would I want to waste my time and money on one of them? That's just why I buy a cheap bike for the winter and I put my nice expensive full suspension away for the winter. So this is 29er Cannondale Trail. It does what it says on the frame and parts are easy to clean and also less wear and tear. If you've got a full suspension, God, you can probably hear all the parts wearing away. Oh. So I've got about another half a mile of this and then I go up and I'll come back on myself, and this is the horseshoe loop I was on about. Anyway, Jesus, I'm nearly at a I was just about to say, I'm nearly at a standstill. I bloody am. Holy moly. Even my mudguard is clogging up. I can't even see my tyres. It's like riding a fat bike. In fact, a fat bike along here will be 10 times better. Absolute workout. I might only be doing 20 miles today, but it'll be the equivalent of probably 40, the amount of hard work I'm having to put in. Oh, I like the end of the tunnel. Go for that. Oh, God, my bike is caked. Such fun. Oh, just conquer that muddy climb. So what I need now is, where is it? Something like that. Where's it gone? Right, come here, bugger. You won't believe it, but this bike has got a front neck under there. That's all the mud I've just gone through. And it's just started raining as well. But let's backpedal a bit. Get all the crap out. I will hose off when I get back. That way goes to Tinker's Castle Ridge. We're going this way. I wish my glasses had bloody stopped steaming up. Right, on the bike. Wipe. That to the right goes down to the Bridge of North Road. And this, and so it begins, is Tinker's Castle Ridge. So nice though, with all the autumnal leaves and colours, oranges, browns and yellows. A little bit of green still left. Ferns are dying off. The brambles will never die. You can still cut your legs open. Spring, December time. At last. My glasses are cleared. It's certainly a lot drier at this end of the trail compared to down there where I've just crossed. Oh, let's drop this saddle down. Oh yes. Try and keep the camera clean as well. Tell you what, you've got to be watching for line corners, hidden routes, or sniper routes, isn't it they call them? Because your front wheel can wash out at any second. I can just hear the slop under my big wagon wheel tyres. Oh, big chunk of mud. Here we go. I thought they were going to say something to me. I was going to go, no hablo inglés, lo siento. Hasta luego. Nice, let's hit and tackle the commons. Not the House of Commons, the Common of Commons. Now you wouldn't guess it, but I've never been a fair weather rider. I've always been get out, ride, you, me, my thoughts and my bike. spreading the joy. Let's go left today for a change. Now, I can fully understand, Rich, in Spain, you've got that super posh bike, but the conditions there are perfect for your bike. But in this country, never understand why people have, that's close, these all singing, all dancing bikes at this time of year. I just go, get on the budget and cycle. Now, fair weather, where was I? Fair weather riding. If it's raining and I'm planning to go out, I won't go out. There's nothing worse than getting out, getting to the end of the road or track and you're soaking wet. Whereas if it's been raining or it's dry, let's keep looking at the lens, make sure it's clear. Then I go out and it starts raining, that is acceptable. But not going out when it's piddling down with rain, it's just a spoiler. I'd rather hang on half an hour or so and wait for the weather to clear and then go out. But it ain't going to get any drier, and it's going to get dark early tonight because the nights are still drawing in. But this trail goes from mild and mellow to super slop. So super slop is coming up on the menu. Oh, as promised, slop. This trail is great to do at night when it's dark. There's lots of blind corners, but as long as you know the track, it's ideal. But it's best to do it when it's been frosty, so you get all the mud solid, as opposed to at the moment when you're riding this at night, it's horrible. I'd rather ride either country lanes or canal towpaths and stuff like that. It's alright on an afternoon like today, but not at night. No fun at all. I've never known the trail so quiet. Not a soul about today. Since I've ridden out, the only people I've really seen are those down by the back of Bobbington Vineyards where the parrots are, and everywhere else it's super quiet. I've got the whole place to myself. It's bloody lovely. Oh, that was deep. Cool. I am super impressed with these tyres in this mud. It doesn't grip onto it, it just goes through it brilliantly. Whoa, just winding up by the side of the bomb hole. Oh god, glasses are steamed up again. Had to stop for a drink of water. It's very warm now, especially when you're pedalling. But the trouble is when you stop, your body temperature drops very quickly. Just following the ridge line. A little chute there you can drop into, and another one here to the right. But we're not doing that today. We'll pick up the main trail again. Feet are nice and dry, cold but nice and dry. I reckon if I had a pair of thick socks on, this would be toasty heaven. Anyway, person alert. Now we settle down, should be able to go into there like that. Oh, I forgot about this little downhill section. Okay, let's go there and there and there. Oh yes, lovely. Up to the car park and carry on. Just made it to the high point. All over there, there's Russell's Hall Hospital in the distance. So let's drop down this crazy section. Hopefully my glasses will clear in time. This is Hold Tight White Knuckle Ride. I'll try and keep the camera clean, but I don't want my hands to leave the handlebars because I might be off. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice little section. This is a little techie, but nothing too crazy. I think I'm going to put my bigger mud guard on as well. Now we branch off to the right here, quite literally through the swamp. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Just done my thumbnail photo. I'm thinking what to call the vlog, but it was going to be two things. Either there will be mud, or I was thinking, oh, the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. That's what I was thinking, but I'll decide when I come to edit. Took a couple of thumbnail photos, heading back now. Just this track takes me from by OCL, which is Taft's Garden Centre, up to Sandy Acre Kennels and Garden Centre. Well, Taft's OCL is like builders merchants, isn't it? So nearly home. Last little bit to do, and there will be mud, more of it. Bloody hell, it's dropping dark quick. I thought it would, but not this quick. Last little section along the top of the railway walk now. I made a decision this week to stop being so nice to people, as in, when you hold doors open for them, you never get a thank you. Let them through on junctions, never get a thank you. So there's only so polite you can be. I bet the camera doesn't do it any justice. The light level. Mind you, I've got my glasses on. So anyway, back to P's and Q's. Yes, I've decided I'll wait until somebody says thank you to me or hello. So you don't get anywhere for being nice in this day and age, to be fair. So I'm going to just turn into a victim Mildred. I don't believe it. Bloody hell. Right, last little section of XC. I'm going to drop through Womben, back up the side of the 449 by Withermere Lane, and I'll do a POV and see how far I've gone. So, catch you in a moment. Weaving through the trees. That's it, the end. Today's vlog. Just checked Strava. I've done 21 miles of pure mud and country lanes, and I'm just hopefully going to beat the dark. And it's just started raining, but I hopefully get to swill my bike off. Fingers crossed. So that's a typical British winter, horrible, yucky dar day ride. Hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, it's just rest my buttocks. Anyway, catch you all soon, guys. Lee signing off. Hasta pronto. Ciao.